top headlines. Chief Minister Yumnam Kemchan inaugurates community hall and several other projects under Langtabal Assembly constituency. Congress not opposed to BJP's developmental projects and people-centered bills and laws, says MPCC President Ogram Ibobi. Security forces destroy 12 illegal bunkers in Manipur's Kangpokpi and Ukhrul districts. KCLF urges end to violence in Manipur's Ukhrul and Kamjong. Heavy rain, strong winds force closure of schools in 5 Mizoram districts. West Bengal sees nearly 40% voter turnout by 11 a.m. in Phase 2 polling. Rahul Gandhi alleges petrol prices surge after polls. Cities, Assam among key states affected. A very good evening and welcome to ELITETV English News at 6 prime time. This is Somirin bringing you the latest news, and now the news in details. Manipur Chief Minister Yumnam Kemchan Singh on April 29 inaugurated 5 developmental projects in Langtabal Assembly constituency and appealed to civil society organizations and the public to work together for peace and harmony in the state. The project includes 3 water supply schemes at Karam Haurebi and Lilong Jajing, along with 2 community halls at Naran Konjil Mayai Lekai and Naurem Lekai. The inauguration program was held at Naurem Lekai Community Hall in Imphal West District. Addressing the gathering, the Chief Minister said peace remains the most important requirements for development and urged people to unite for restoration of normalcy in Manipur. He said that over the past 2 months and 20 days, he had engaged with MLAs, officials, and peoples from different communities to promote peace and mutual understanding. The Chief Minister added that he had visited both hill and valley districts, including Churipam, Senapati, Kangpokpi, and Ukhrul, to hear their grievances and understand the concerns of residents. He said that people from different communities had expressed a strong desire for peace, while also referring to recent unfortunate incidents that disrupted the peace process. He stated that those responsible will be identified soon.
Kangu khara natada sarkar semani daba Iran palma kangu kharam soina tawmani habisi sarkar yase bathajabni soina sufagane chennon sulaite nusinaba horpa wali sanaba horpa peratuda adu Iran tholisi Manipur Iran pamba Iran lerga sentaninba Iran lerga da bakoi nungaiba adu kangu ama onangani haibadu mudi ai thamu yase bathajabni.
Addressing a press meet held on 29 April at the Manipur Congress Bhavan, Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee President and Manipur's ex-Chief Minister Ogram Ibobi expressed that the Congress Party is not opposed to any bills or laws of development projects of BJP, which are people-centric and for the common good. However, he stressed that BJP's recent move of reintroducing the Women's Reservation Bill with false propagandas in some states, which was already passed by the then Congress Party in the year 2023, is very unfortunate and misleading. He added that such move of the BJP is nothing but to protect the Congress Party as anti-people and anti-women. Further speaking during the press meet, MPCC President Okram Ibobi alleged the ruling government was introducing key legislations despite lacking the constitutionally required two-thirds majority needed for constitutional amendments. He added that as per the Constitution, any amendment requires the support of at least two-thirds of the sitting members of Parliament. As of today, the ruling government does not have that majority. They know these bills will be defeated. Ibobi Singh continued. He further alleged that the center was using such legislations for political messaging rather than genuine reform. If the bill is passed, they will claim credit for women's empowerment. If it fails, they will blame the Congress and opposition parties, saying they are against women's empowerment. This is nothing but a deliberate attempt to mislead the people, he added. The Congress leader called upon Narendra Modi, Amit Shah, and the state government to focus on addressing the prolonged crisis in Manipur instead of pursuing what he termed as divisive political narratives.
Women reservation to kitang no putoke haika tarakazu census ka loiraga census to the latest census to the mother data warga 27 uibayai 28 uibayai. The limitation or women reservation anova tauge haitar su hanagi ari badu warga di hujik akoi adum koi support tauge adum yare madu taudana Manipur da kapi ba lauriba mamit mapi ta dro hujik relief game da leiriba mayam che masi hana solve taubiu masi hana da attention pibiu haina leiriba India gi central union government state government sida koi party gi taraf tagi di lan propaganda taubi mauta si hana solve taubiu karamba matamda Manipur se shanti purakadage peace lakadage haina community kuding makna wari ba nari ba tauriba sen thungi pibam sopsan kriba maruina amuk phukat pada sahi kya sangadam no khangdraba chhatra singhi life se.
Advanced Women's Society Apunba Mayra Paibi Awang Segmai has alleged collusion of people with vested negative interest to intentionally disrupt the 25th April's mass Manipur rally organized under the supervision of Kokomi, and further termed the attack and physical assault on Dissam's former president Mayangbam Somorjit as uncalled for and highly condemnable act. Addressing a press meet held at Segmai Bazaar in connection with the chaotic rally disruptions of 25th April's Advanced Women's Society upon Mayra Paibi, Awang Segmai President Usham Amubi stated that the Manipur government has not been able to bring an everlasting solution to the 3 years long crisis, which sparked off on 3rd May 2023. She added that Kokomi and other sister organizations have been continually working towards demanding the state government and concerned authorities to work towards restoring peace and normalcy and to rebuild the bond of cooperation and understanding among the various communities residing in the state Manipur. In continuation of the endeavor, Kokomi, along with other CSOs, clubs, and organizations, had organized the 25th April statewide rally with the aim to submit a 7-point memorandum demanding the state government to announce the visible and concrete steps to be taken up in order to end the crisis in the state. However, certain anti-people elements worked towards disrupting the rally deliberately and led to the chaotic situation of the statewide rally. Besides physically assaulting, targeting Dissam former president Mayangbam Somorjit, she appealed to all to promote the idea of oneness and unity instead of deliberately employing divisive policies to bring an end to the current Manipur crisis.
Yamna Pataba, Akogi Matay Masada, Yamna Pataba, Mama Pataba, Masa Pataba, Yamna Toro, which is the Lipaxi, Kainaba Wibanina, Matum the Tohan there, at the Giakoi, ITV, Mayum the Changhania, Ruana, Liandana Kayauta, he or whom let a quasi, Akoi, Matusun like there, I do not Sukumbasi, Tohan there, do not Akogi Manipugi Sarkana, Masi Atuba Matam that she talked anaba. fattaba punama takthokidana inna chikna palhanbiyo.
Kokomi spokesperson Shanta Nahapam has demanded stern and appropriate follow-up steps to be taken up in connection with the FIR case filed at Imphal West Police Station against those involved in disrupting the 25th April statewide rally and causing a chaotic situation. Speaking to media persons during a press meet held on 29 April at Lamphel Kokomi office, Shantan Nahakpam further stated that some anti-people elements behind the backdrop of protesters from Sagalban area deliberately incited the protesters who came to participate in the 25th April's rally, trying to break the bond between the general public and Kokomi, who have been working tirelessly since the beginning of the current Manipur crisis to bring an end to the turmoil and hardships faced by the common people. He expressed that such people and those involved in handling social media pages and handles spreading misinformation and false news against Kokomi and its activities must be banned and rooted out of the soil of Manipur immediately. He expressed that any form of doubts or clarification with regard to the activities and goals of Kokomi may be cleared during the mass gathering scheduled to be held on 3rd May.
Manipur ki Imphal West ki SP da koi maruina awon ma Manipur hariba koi ki hojiki PSC ki mathakta koi na complaint ama izagibni hojik phawda Manipur police ki side gi awon ma Manipur gi mi kya phare kya phadri aduga sengna mana instigate tobuni mana taba pin naiba ma suyauri pin sisu mana chapana na mafam duda spot to da hojiki ima sing duna pen da ngang bodo adu thagalaga masu irang sibu instigate tobada yauri bani masigi video me amsina viral oiraba matung daneba kaisam pata kaida koi labi tingjanba tayar tingjanba Kokomi gi mi thiu kholoina tawlei me amse.
Women, folks and residents of Tronglaubi area under Bishnupur district has staged a sit-in protest on 29 April in continuation of their democratic demand for justice to the 2 minor children killed by Kuki militants on 7 April and 3 civilians who were killed by CRPF personnel in the aftermath of the Tronglaubi incident. Protesters demanded stern actions against the involved Kuki militants and the CRPF personnel and to serve justice to the victims at the earliest.
Pali balengang na athoba matamda justice puthokpiu haina Tronglaubi gi imai bel singna ngase so democratic oiba khongjang ga mari leinana wakan mifam asi hamjabani.
Security forces destroyed 12 illegal bunkers set up by armed groups in Manipur's Kangpokpi and Ukhrul districts during separate operations over the past 2 days. Police said on April 29, according to an official statement, 3 bunkers were demolished at Lungter Hills and 1 each at Tingpipung and Lapland villages under Cycle police station area in Kangpokpi district on Tuesday. In a parallel operation, 7 more bunkers were destroyed in various locations under Litan police station area in Ukhrul district. The bunkers are believed to have been constructed by armed groups amid ongoing tensions between the Kuki and the Tangkhul Naga communities following the outbreak of ethnic violence in February this year in Manipur. Since the violence began, at least 7 people have been killed in firing incidents, while more than 30 houses have been burned in Ukhrul, neighboring Kamjong and Kangpokpi district, officials said. The Kuki Christian Leaders Forum KCLF has appealed for peace, reconciliation and restoration of trust amid rising tensions between sections of Kuki and Naga communities and Tangkhul Naga communities in Manipur's Ukhrul and Kamjong districts. In an official statement, the forum expressed grave concern over the escalating hostilities and condemned all forms of violence, warning that the unrest threatens to deepen divisions in the state already affected by prolonged ethnic conflict. KCLF said it was deeply disturbed that a local misunderstanding involving a few individuals at Litan village has escalated into a broader cycle of violence. Describing the situation as most unfortunate and heartbreaking, the forum said Manipur could not afford further bloodshed among communities that worship the same God, read the same scriptures, and profess the same gospel of peace. Stressing that violence cannot deliver justice or ensure lasting peace, KCLF warned that continued confrontation will only deepen social wounds, damage relationships, and impose long-term hardships on families, students, and society at large. Security forces recovered a cache of arms and explosives from Manipur's Churachandpur district and destroyed 5 illegal bunkers in Kangpokpi district during separate operations conducted on April 28, officials said. According to official report, security personnel carried out a search operation at Malvam village and adjoining areas under Churachandpur police district. Churachandpur police station in Churachandpur district. During the operation, the forces recovered 1 AK-47 rifle, 3 single-barrel firearms, 1 pistol along with a magazine, 1 pompey, 2 35mm grenades, and 1 81mm mortar bombs. The recovered arms and explosives were seized for further investigation and legal procedures. In a separate operation conducted on the same day, security forces destroyed 5 illegal bunkers located under Cycle police station in Kangpokpi district. Officials said that the dismantled structures included 1 bunker at Tingpipung village, 3 bunkers at Lungter Hill, and 1 bunker at Lapland village. Security forces intercepted a data truck carrying contraband opium and arrested 2 individuals during an operation conducted at Lengangpokpi village along National Highway 37 under Churipam police station in Manipur's Churipam district on April 27. The arrested individuals were identified as Sukhvinder Singh, 30, a resident of Mari Utoge in Punjab, and Sandip Singh Tilno, 41, a resident of Gudianpurwa Tanda Nijamali in Uttar Pradesh. According to officials, the truck was intercepted during routine security checking, and subsequent inspection led to the recovery of 2 carton boxes containing suspected opium weighing approximately 51 kilograms. Stay with us, we'll be right back after a very short break. Don't forget you're watching ELITETV.
Manipur के अहानबा न्यूरो पेशेंट्स के अमत तंगाइरबा स्पेशलाइज्ड हॉस्पिटल न्यूरो इमरजेंसी ट्रॉमा नेट मल्टी स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल सिंगजाई मथक टोंगथाम लिकाई दा हांदुकचरे हॉस्पिटल असना मरुइना बीपी स्ट्रोक ब्रेन ट्यूमर लम्बी की खुदोंगथिबा स्पाइनल डिस्क प्रोलैप्स स्पाइनल ट्यूमर अमदी माइग्रेन चिंगबा लायंगली हॉस्पिटल असदा न्यूरो की लायंग बद चंगबा अफबो मखल की खुसु खुलाई अमदी मेशिन मरांग काइद लई मसिना कोक मरी लेनबा तोंगान तोंबा मखल की अनाबा सिंग निंगथिना लायंगली लमदम मसिदा न्यूरो सर्जन यामना तांगरिबा मरमना चिंग अमदी अराप मफमदगी लाकपा अनाबसि न्यूरो सर्जन उननब होनबदा अवाबा क्या मायोंगदरी मसिदा सुनतना मतम थिंथना अनाबा लायंगना मरम ओरगा खुदोंथिबा क्या सुमायोंगदरी मसी पुनमक्तगी खरदो ओरबसु कन्ननबा डॉक्टर पार्किंसन सिंह MCS न्यूरो सर्जरी एम्स न्यू दिल्लीना मसामकी हॉस्पिटल असिदा पुंग कुनमरी लेदुना अनाबा सिंह लायंगली हॉस्पिटल असिदा अताब ममलदा लायंग मतनतना OPD जनरल अमदी ICU बेड्स ऑपरेशन मेडिसिन एक्स-रे अमदी लैब का मैली नबसनसु अताब ममलदा फंगल्ली ngasi magrension biro amadi kudong saba singa silobiyo hena kubam road gidamak hospital asigi telephone number 7005534166 natraga 8974572154 da pau phabirak yagani
machi oiba sinjak sabana tv dagi ngakthoknaba asobo khulaini machi oiba sinjak sabana laing matamda su yamna lahelli loina na haksang thuna phagat hanbada asoba mateng pangi maram asina nikse posan yojna gi makhada laing matamda अनाबसिंग था खुदिंग लुपा लिसिंग अमम फंगबा ngамगनी लोइनना टीवी ना नारबसिंग मखल कया की मची ओइबा चिंजाक सिंजु लेमना फंगली अदोम सु निक्से मित्र ओइबिदुना टीवी नारबसिंग मतेंग पांगबि याय अकुप मरोल की दमक www.nikse.in दगी खंबि यागनी थोकपिरकलो अदोम सु सरुक याबिदुना भारत असि टीवी लेना लेतबा लेबा अमा ओहलसी।
निक्षय मित्रों से मिली शक्ति, 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 टीबी के मरीजों को नई ऊर्जा दे रही है।
मियाम की आईफल की दमक मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ हेल्थ एंड फैमिली वेलफेयर ने पुतोकचबा।
Welcome back from the break. Thank you for tuning in once again. Our next top stories begins with the Tanyami People's Organization (TPO) has expressed its deep concern over the prevailing tensions in certain parts of Manipur, including Kangpokpi areas in Manipur, and urged all communities, particularly the Nagas and Kukis, to remain vigilant while upholding the long-standing tradition of peaceful coexistence that has bound the people together for generations. In an appeal issued from the Tanyami People's Organization (TPO), Timika Goza, President TPO, and Katu Ringma, General Secretary of the TPO, stated that the TPO emphasized the social and demographic realities of the region require wisdom, restraint, and mutual respect from all sides. TPO has drawn the attention to the vulnerability of several historic Naga villages in Kangpokpi district, including Tangal Surung in Saikul subdivision, a Naga historically significant Naga village, as well as Tumnopokpi, Yai Kongpao, Daili, Fiapo, Liai Kongpao, Liai Kalapahar, Tanamba, Mahika, and Tokpa. The safety, dignity, and rightful existence of these villages must be respected by all concerned, TPO stated. The organization has thus appealed to all the community leaders, civil society organizations, and responsible citizens to exercise leadership and ensure that miscreant elements, particularly misguided youths, are not allowed to engage in actions that could disturb the existing communal harmony. The Regional Institute of Medical Sciences (RIMS) Imphal, in collaboration with the Samagra Shiksha Manipur, successfully concluded a 5-day online teachers training program on oral health promotion conducted as part of the World Oral Health Day celebrations and the Indian Society of Pedodontics and Preventive Dentistry Nurture You in Educate, Solve, and Treat initiative. The program witnessed participation from teachers representing all 16 districts of Manipur, marking a significant advancement in strengthening school-based oral health awareness. Organized by the Department of Pediatric and Preventive Dentistry, Dental College, RIMS Imphal, the initiative was designed to equip educators with essential knowledge and practical competencies to promote preventive oral health care and foster healthy oral hygiene practices among school children from an early age. The sessions were conducted under the supervision of Dr. Wairokpam Bhomika Devi, Associate Professor and Head of the Department of Pediatric and Preventive Dentistry, along with Dr. Rajkumari Sarada Devi, Dr. Ratna Yumkam, and Dr. Lalina Rajkumari. The training encompassed key areas such as the importance of primary dentition, early identification and prevention of dental cares and periodontal diseases, recognition of malocclusion, and mitigation of deleterious oral habits. Participants were also trained in appropriate toothbrushing techniques and encouraged to integrate oral health promotion into routine school activities, maintaining systematic student oral health records and activity, and engage parents to ensure continuity of care and awareness. All schools in 5 districts of Mizoram remain shut on April 29 as heavy rainfall and gusty winds continued to lash the state, officials say. Schools in Aizawl, Serchhip, and Lunglei districts were closed for a second consecutive day, while administrations in Nyashal and Luanglai district also ordered closure as a precautionary safety measures, School Education Director Angelina Jodhanpui said. District administration cited risks of landslides, mud flows, rock falls, and flash floods due to persistent downpour in the region. According to the India Meteorological Department (IMD), Aizawl recorded the highest rainfall of 57.8 mm in the last 24 hours. West Bengal recorded a voter turnout of 39.97% till 11 a.m. on Wednesday, April 29, as polling continued across 142 assembly constituencies in the second phase of the 2026 assembly elections. According to data released by the Election Commission of India, Burba Bardhaman registered the highest turnout at 44.50%, followed by Hooghly with 43.12% polling during the same period. Nadia district recorded a turnout of 40.34%, while Kolkata North and Kolkata South registered 38.39% and 36.78% respectively. The second phase is considered politically significant as voting is being held in several constituencies across South Bengal and Kolkata, regarded as traditional strongholds of the ruling Trinamool Congress (TMC). The principal electoral contest in the state remains between TMC and the BJP. Congress leader and leader of the opposition in Lok Sabha, Rahul Gandhi, on April 28 alleged that the central government would soon increase prices of petroleum products after the conclusion of ongoing assembly elections in several states, including Assam. In a post on X, Rahul Gandhi claimed that voters will face a rise in inflation once polling ends, suggesting that petrol and diesel prices may be revised upward after April 29 when voting concludes in West Bengal. He also noted that elections have already concluded in Assam as well as Kerala, Puducherry, and Tamil Nadu. The remark came at a politically sensitive time as multiple states, including Assam, have recently concluded the final stages of their electoral process and with counting of votes scheduled for May 4. The United States and Iran clash over Tehran's nuclear program as a review of the treaty meant to prevent the spread of atomic weapons got underway at the United Nations, a confrontation almost certain to be repeated during the month-long meeting. At issue was the election of Iran as one of 34 vice presidents of the conference, where 191 parties to the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty are reviewing its implementations, as they have done every 5 years since it took effect in 1970. Iran was a candidate of what has been dubbed the non-aligned movement, made up of 121 mainly developing countries. Tensions over Tehran's nuclear program escalated ahead of the Iran's war, with President Donald Trump vowing to ensure the country cannot build an atomic weapon. Key regional constituents of the opposition Congress-led Indian National Developmental Inclusive Alliance India are planning a meeting in Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow, after the assembly poll results in Assam, West Bengal, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, and Puducherry are declared on May 4 to create a pressure group. The SP, TMC, and AAP have supported regional parties in elections where the Congress fought in its own. A Trinamool Congress TMC leader said on condition of anonymity that the advantage of such a group excluding the Congress is that it can attract parties such as Biju Janata Dal, Bharat Rashtra Samiti, or even YSR Congress Party, which are otherwise averse to the National Party. For ELITETV News channel, contact to email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890-982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram, and X for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, a very quick recap of the headlines once again. Chief Minister Kim Chan inaugurates community hall and several other projects under Langtapal Assembly constituency. Congress not opposed to BJP's developmental project and people-centric bills and laws, says NPCC President Okram Ibobi. Security forces destroyed 12 illegal bunkers in Manipur's Kangpokpi and Ukhrul districts. KCLF urges end to violence in Manipur's Ukhrul and Kamjong. Heavy rain, strong winds forces closure of schools in 5 Mizoram districts. West Bengal sees nearly 40% voter turnout by 11 a.m. in Phase 2 polling. Rahul Gandhi alleges petrol prices surge after polls, cites Assam among key states affected. That's all for today. For more updates like this, please keep watching ELITETV. Stay safe, stay informed. Good night.